4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
And before we get started, I want to give a quick shout out to Viator, which is today's sponsor. They helped us out when we were in Chicago, and they gave us some great tour and ideas. And if you've never heard of Viator, they have over 300,000 experiences in plenty states, cities, countries, anything that you're looking to do. If you don't know what to do, or if you're even in town and you just want to find something new to do, Viator can do it for you. We have a link down in the description below where you can get discounts on any of those tours or excursions that you are wanting to find out in your area, or any of your next destinations which you're traveling to.
We're in first class, and I just got to eating breakfast. I ate like a little, but I think I ate more of his plate than I did mine. But I have to show you guys the agenda and the schedule that he has. So, guys, this is the schedule for this weekend anniversary. This is day one. Literally, he has everything out, which is pretty cool. And he does this on every trip, okay? So it's pretty cool. But let's see what's on the agenda as soon as we get off this plane. Lead.
Hey everyone, and welcome to the Hyatt Regency in the Windy City. I will probably not go through a full hotel review with this, but this was a hotel that I booked on the American Airlines website because it gave me 7,000 extra miles just for staying the 3 days that we stayed while we were here, or 3 nights and 4 days, I should say. It was a really good deal on the American website, so if you ever get a chance to book your hotels through the airline that you are flying to your destination to, try it, because if you are a miles booker, it may be in your benefit to get those miles from the trip you take. And as always, if you have not, please make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, and also make sure you hit the like button, you comment, and you share this video with others. I like that clock in the middle of the bathroom. So we're gonna say welcome to Chicago. This evening, I should say. They don't send that water.
Okay.
We have made it to Chicago, and we are on a boat tour to see the architecture of the city. It was one of the trips I booked on Viator, which I'll tell you a little bit about Viator in a little bit. We do have a little sponsorship with them, so thank you, Viator, for sponsoring this video. But yeah, we're here in the evening because we had a crazy day just trying to learn the city, the streets, the parking. It was ridiculous. I got frustrated trying to find a hotel, parking. We paid almost $100 in just parking fees today just to go 2 places. It's been insane out here in Chicago, but we're ending the evening here on a great boat tour of the city of Chicago.
The weather's nice. It's beautiful. I have no complaints, but it's nice. The parking was a little expensive, but you don't know until you get here, right?
I'm not trying to do that again. Found me a park that was still expensive, but it's for the whole week. I'm gonna find me some Ubers here and there for short distances, but the architecture cruise has been great. The city has been wonderful to see. And well, we got one more stop before the night, and then we'll take on the next day.
The city is lit up every night, and over the 2.5 years that it was open, over 20 million people came to visit the fair. Lots of fun stuff like that. So that was one of the main events that put us on the map.
Also, we are out here for our anniversary. We are going to spend about 3 or 4 days out this way. And I figured we would start by at least driving around the city and then getting a tour of the city. But tomorrow we have a lot in store, so we thought we had a lot of walking today, but there's going to be a lot of walking tomorrow. Sorry. This was an hour-and-a-half architectural boat cruise. The person who was navigating the boat and talking, the narrator, great, hands down. This was, again, another tour that we booked on Viator, and it was well worth the money, and it gave us something to do that evening when we touched down. So, as you can see with all the fireworks and stuff, we have made it to Navy Pier late this evening and decided to stop by the Chicago famous Giordano's, which it was okay. I think because they were rushing with the food, it was a little cold, but it was what I expected in a deep dish pizza. We had one that was filled to the brim with mushrooms and sausage and peppers and onions, but it was pretty good. Pretty good. We might head back to the hotel.
It was good.
I told me it was cold, but
Yeah, it was cold, but
it was good.
it's okay. We didn't want to wait another hour.
Yes, it took about 50 minutes actually to get it. So anyway, we're gonna wait for this lift and head back to the hotel. Talk with y'all in a few minutes. Making our way back to our hotel. We are at the Hyatt Regency. I don't think I said that earlier, but we are. It's a really, really nice hotel with no pool.
I know.
The hotel is great, but no pool. There are 2 towers. You have the East and the West Tower. The West Tower is overlooking the Riverwalk, which our room is. But I think the hotel is big, to be honest, because it's 2 sides.
It's big, but it's truly. It's big but no pool in it. Who does that?
And it has everything, too. You got living spaces, you got sushi and steak restaurant, you got Starbucks in here,
Yes.
a gallery collection, a sports section, fitness and gym.
Everything
They
you
have
can think of, they have it here.
A lot of workplaces, daily buffets. Ugh,
And you have no pool.
none. Oh, yeah. You all may not get to see the exact long day that we had, and that's intentionally. You get a little bit of all of it. This vlog will truly start on our next day, because I'll talk about everything we kind of did and show some stuff, but ooh, got a late start on it all because I was just about to lose my little mind.
Which way? Oh, I don't.
Now we end the day. From riding lower streets to not being able to get up to bridges, not being able to find the front of our hotel. It's the end of the day. Well, good morning from the Windy City.
Good morning.
We just look bright. We parked across the street from my hotel, so now we're trying to figure out where we parked at. Hadn't been in our car since we parked it. Alright, so we gonna start this day. And oh, I hope nobody parked beside us. Yeah, they did. But before we start this day, let me show you this vehicle we got. Got the brand new X5.
Can't really see it in the garage too much, baby.
See it in this light, babe. About to back it up for us.
Throw your hands high, where you at now? If you stay fly, coast to coast down. Throw your hands high, where you at now? If you stay fly, throw your hands high, where you at now? If you stay fly.
Columbus Drive.
I'm letting baby drive. She's like, I want to just get the feel of the X5. It's a nice driving vehicle, but this traffic here and this GPS in Chicago is just crazy. It has a mind of its own. The first time I've ever heard a GPS say, please follow the directions that's on the screen. I have never heard it say that until today. Doing our own thing. However, we're gonna go check out a unique brunch spot real quickly before we hit up Magnificent Mile. Alright, so we found another portion of the outskirts side of Chicago, which still kind of feels homey, but downtown, and we made it our way to this place called the 2D Cafe. It's a little interesting architectural drawing, black and white throughout the whole thing. We're just gonna have a little something bite to eat, and I wanted to try their coffee, and then we're gonna hit the scene a little later on if this cop don't hit us. You know what's interesting? I said if this cop don't hit us, and I said it loud enough, and his window was down. So
That's why he stopped so fast.
he was like, "Oh, we're not gonna hit you, brother. We're not gonna hit you." Yeah, just this area right here. Like Ocean Front. Okay. We're good. So this just seemed like a day to get something to eat. We just came from Ocean Prime at the London House. Ooh, got food. So literally, babe enjoyed herself.
Yes, I did.
The food was good. They gave us nice little anniversary cake, ice cream thing, and champagne. It was really good. But I'm gonna tell you right now, mark my words, good food at a extended great price. That's all I can say. Extended great price, man. I was not expecting to pay what I did. I counted it up and I was like, oh, this should be good. Nope, wrong.
Guys, the martini was $18 for one martini.
I didn't realize we just chugging back. She decided to get another one too, and I'm like, oh, okay.
I did, and he didn't say until afterwards
Didn't know.
that we were going to go get martini somewhere else. So I'm like, oh, I'm sorry.
Didn't know. Well, now we're back into the same fiasco from yesterday with our parking situation.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta go get this car. I gotta find the other parking spot. Now I'm telling you, Chicago has not only been expensive, it's been expensive because of all the things. I mean, it's like 2 parking spots yesterday cost me about $80.
I know.
And then today is gonna cost me another $30 just because we're in a different spot.
I'm so sorry.
And we riding trying to find it. So anyway, it's been good times out here. It's just been a little expensive on it. And come to our city. Chicago is great. Come to our city. We in Austin.
Yes.
And save
please.
on your pockets and have a good time just like this.
Well, you know what? I think it's because we lived downtown area. And most downtowns, no matter where you are, it's pretty much expensive. But guys, it was too much. Definitely too much.
Too much, man. Let me go get this car. Get back with y'all in a second.
Bye.
They wanted to come to the Trump Towers. Well, the Trump Hotel.
Yep, the Trump Hotel.
One of them, at least. The one in Chicago. So now we're going to just wander around this hotel real quickly and see all that they have in this supposed to be amazing 4-star hotel. And locked. As we finish out this night looking around the Trump Hotel, I hope y'all enjoyed this first stop in Chicago. We got plenty more coming up on part 2, and then also a Something Good Sunday of pretty much all the places that we stopped and eat while we were here. So that's why you kind of didn't see a little bit of the food and stuff that we had during our adventures throughout the day. But stay tuned, stay subscribed, and again, we'll see y'all on the next one.